White frost on the rail. The day hasn't figured itself out yet. I leave the door cracked open, just enough to feel the chill.
The blanket is thick around my shoulders. You can see the pale blue fading up high. I trace a circle on the glass. It disappears almost instantly.
It's funny how quiet the town is down there. No engines, no rush, just the sound of the house settling. I open my notebook to a blank page. I don't really have anything to write.
Maybe I just like the feeling of the paper. The ink is cold against the lines.
The air catches in my throat,
Sharp and clean.
a small shiver runs down my arms. Everything feels perfectly still.
I lean against the edge,
Watching the shadows pull away.
cold doesn't bother me now. It just wakes me up. This is all I need right here. A quiet start before the noise begins. Breathing in the alpine dawn, letting the heavy things go. It's a simple kind of peace.
No one
Asking for my time. Just the frost in the horizon, finding my way back to the center.
You can hear the trees shifting in the distance, shaking off the weight of the night. I close the notebook and leave it on the chair. The ink is already dry. There is a slow rhythm to this hour, like the world is taking a deep breath. I watch a single bird
Across the sky,
heading toward the tree line.
my hands are freezing.
My mind is clear.
It's been a while since I felt this empty in a good way. You know,
Like there's room for something new.
the pale colors start to turn amber.
The cold sinks
Into the wood. I lean against the edge again, watching the color shift. The chill is fading just a bit. The day is pulling me in. This is all I need right here. A quiet start before the noise begins. Breathing in the alpine dawn, letting the heavy things go. It's a simple kind of peace. No one asking for my time. Just the frost in the horizon, finding my way back to the center.
I used to rush through these hours,
Always looking for the next thing,
but the quiet has a way of slowing you down.
teaching you how to stay.
I don't wanna be anywhere else.
Just here with the open sky. This is all I need right here. A quiet start before the noise begins. Breathing in the alpine dawn, letting the heavy things go.
Letting them all go now.
It's a simple kind of peace.
No one asking for my time.
Just the frost in the horizon,
Breathing in, breathing out.
finding my way back to the center. Back to where I belong.
This is all I need.
The day is finally awake, but the calm is staying with me.
I step back inside.
And close the door behind me.
The platform is empty at this hour. My suitcase wheels squeak on the concrete. I sit down on the wooden bench, looking out across the tracks. I have a paper cup of tea in my hand. The warmth is soaking through the cardboard. Directly across from the station is the ridge. It's painted in this deep bruised blue. The color is so solid, it looks like a wall. Just a massive wave of indigo stone. The sky behind it is a lighter shade of slate, making the jagged edges stand out sharp. I take a slow sip and let the steam rise. There is no train scheduled for another hour. reflecting off the steel rails. I lean my head back against the brick, keeping my eyes on the distant rock. There is something calming about the scale of it, makes my own travel feel small. Looking out at the bluish, a heavy shape against the dawn. It doesn't move, it doesn't change, it just waits for the night to be gone. I'm sitting in the waiting space, caught between the leaving and the start, finding a strange kind of comfort, looking out at the bluish. The blue is starting to lose its edge now, fading into a softer, dusty purple. The texture of the trees is becoming visible, like tiny rough patches on a smooth canvas. I adjust my coat and stretch my legs out. The tea's getting lukewarm, but I don't mind. I like the feeling of being in transit, not quite here, not quite there yet. The ridges seen a million trains go by. It just sits there, anchoring the landscape. It's a silent partner to all this motion, steady and completely unbothered. A distant rumble starts to vibrate the bench. The tracks give a low metallic hum. I finish the last drop in the paper cup, still watching the color transform. There's something calm about the scale of it, a permanent fixture in a moving world. Looking out at the blue ridge, a heavy shape against the dawn. It doesn't move, it doesn't change, it just waits for the night to be gone. I'm sitting in the waiting space, caught between the leaving and the start, finding a strange kind of comfort, looking out at the blue ridge. I used to hate waiting at stations, always anxious for the doors to open. But this view changes the whole experience. It turns the delay into a destination. I'm actually glad the train is far away. It gives me time to just The dirt road bends around the bend. I can smell the timber before I see the trees. The air is sharp against my face, washing away the heavy sleep.
It's been a long drive to get up here, just keeping the wheel steady on the gravel. The scent of the woods is taking over now, a rich mix of damp earth and cedar.
I pull the car over by the edge of the line and leave the engine running for a minute. The heater is still blowing warm against my hands, but the outside is calling me in.
You don't realize how crowded the city smells until you finally get away from the concrete. I grab my coat from the passenger seat
And step out onto the crushed rocks.
A stray pine cone rolls near my boot. The cold rushes up my sleeves.
I take a breath that fills my chest,
Holding it in just to feel the chill. It's a different kind of quiet out here, the kind that actually speaks. Breathing in the fresh pines, letting the scent clear out my mind. There is nowhere else I need to be right now, just standing by the timber line.
it's a simple cure for a a few steps past the car door. The ground is soft underneath the needles. I can hear the branches shifting way up high, rubbing together like an old wooden floor. My phone lost signal an hour ago, and honestly that's the best part of the trip. No notifications to pull my attention away, just the raw texture of the forest. I took my head back to look at the canopy. The green is so dark it almost looks black. It feels like the trees are guarding this space, keeping the rush of the world out. The temperature drops another degree. I zip my jacket up to the collar. I take another long breath in, holding the crisp air inside. It's a different kind of quiet out here, the kind that brings you back. Breathing in the fresh pines, letting the scent clear out my mind. There is nowhere else I need to be right now, just standing by the timberline. It's a simple cure for a tangled head, a natural space to unwind. Getting lost in the deep green, finding myself in the fresh pines. Yeah, breathing it all in, holding on to the calm. Nothing but the timberline, just me and the fresh pines. The heater is still running in the car, but I think I'll stay out here a bit longer. The air is just too good to leave. Everything is exactly right. The reflection in the mirror is hazy. I rub the sleep from my eyes. The radiator hums in the corner. I pull the curtain back just an inch. The glass is cold against my knuckles. I have a warm mug of coffee in my other hand, looking out at the jagged skyline. The peaks are just catching the first amber glow. The shadows in the room start to stretch out, painting lines across the wooden floor. I take a slow sip and just watch the contrast between the dark rock and the light. It's like a painting, changes every second. You can't capture it, you just have to see it. The town below is still wrapped in twilight, but up there the day is already won. The amber turns to a bright, clear yellow. The contrast softens the edges of the room. I rest my chin on the windowsill, following the lines of the stone. It's quiet enough to hear myself think, but I don't wanna think at all. Watching the golden peaks light up, far above the noise of the streets. It's a slow reveal of the morning, washing the shadows away. I'm perfectly fine just standing here, letting the visuals take over. A private show before the world wakes, grounded in the colors of the dawn. The light is creeping down the slopes now, touching the tops of the highest pines. I set the mug down on the sill. The steam curls up and hits the glass. I catch my own reflection again. I look different in this kind of light, more rested, maybe a little more still. The amber glow is filling the whole apartment. Stardust motes are dancing in the sunbeams. It's such an ordinary thing to witness,
but today it feels like a secret.
a quiet shift from the night to the day.
The warmth finally reaches my skin through the window.
The shadows retreat under the bed. I
Lean back against the wall, following the light as it falls. It's quiet enough to just exist, and I don't wanna be anywhere else. Watching the golden peaks light up, far above the noise of the streets. It's a slow reveal of the morning, washing the shadows away. I'm perfectly fine just standing here, letting the visuals take over. A private show before the world wakes, grounded in the colors of the dawn.
sometimes you just need to look at something bigger
To remember that the rush doesn't matter.
The mountains don't hurry for anyone.
They just wait for the light to arrive.
I wanna learn how to wait like that, without worrying about the time.
Watching the golden peaks light up. The pebbles shift under my boots, standing by the edge of the water. The mist is floating just above the surface. Everything is muffled and deep. I have an old camera hanging around my neck, but I haven't taken the lens cap off yet. The silence here has a texture to it, like velvet pressing against your ears. You can hear a single fish break the water, a tiny splash that echoes across the lake. It ripples out and hits the muddy bank, then the absolute quiet returns. I close my eyes to listen closer, the distant rustle of the pine branches. The air is heavy with the scent of moss. It's a kind of stillness you can almost taste. A sudden crack of a twig somewhere far away. The sound travels for miles out here. I keep my eyes closed for a moment longer, tuning into the low frequency. The valley is speaking in whispers, and I'm just trying to hear it. Lost in the hush of the morning valley, where the echoes take their time to fade. It's a gentle kind of isolation, away from the static of the days. I'm letting the silence do the talking, sitting by the water's edge, finding comfort in the empty spaces, listening to the world wake up. I open my eyes and look across the lake. The fog is starting to thin out in patches. I lift the camera and frame the opposite shore. The mechanical click of a shutter feels too loud, so I let it drop back against my chest. Some things are better left uncaptured anyway. A flock of birds takes off from the trees, their wings beating in a frantic rhythm. It's the loudest thing I've heard all morning. It fades into the distance fairly quick. The silence folds back over the water, thicker than it was before. The soft hum of the wind returning, brushing the top of the lake. I step back from wheels hit the store.
The gravel crunches under my shoes, pushing the bike up the incline. The fog is still clinging to the pines. Everything feels wrapped in gray. It's a steep climb, but I don't mind it. My legs are waking up with every step. You can smell the damp earth from the rain last night. The tire spins a little on the wet stones. There is a rhythm to this kind of effort, one foot in front of the other. The valley below is completely hidden, covered in a thick blanket of clouds. I lean on the handlebars for a second, catching my breath in the open air. It's just me and the quiet motion of the morning. The world hasn't decided what to do today. A sudden gust sweeps through the branches, pushing the mist a little higher. I keep moving forward, leaving the heavy thoughts down below. The higher I go, the lighter I feel. It's a simple kind of escape. Just the mountain air and the open trail, moving at my own pace now. No rush, no destination to beat, letting the altitude clear my mind. It's a steady climb into the calm, finding the space I was looking for. Out here where the signals fade and the motion becomes the melody. I can see a break in the trees ahead. The path flattens out near the ridge. I stop walking and just let the bike rest. The wind is louder up here. It brushes past my jacket in waves, carrying the scent of crushed pine needles. I don't feel tired anymore, just wide awake and completely present. You forget how small you are sometimes until you stand on the edge of something big. The fog is finally starting to scatter, revealing the jagged lines of the rock. I zip my jacket all the way up, stepping closer to the edge. I keep looking out, letting the vastness wash over me. The higher I stand, the clearer I see. It's a simple kind of escape. Just the mountain air and the open trail, moving at my own pace now. No rush, no destination to beat, letting the altitude clear my mind. It's a steady climb into the calm, finding the space I was looking for. Out here where the signals fade and the motion becomes a melody. There is no pressure up here, just the sound of the wind rushing by. I brought nothing but myself, and that feels like more than enough. I could stay in this moment for hours, just watching the earth breathe. Just the mountain air and the open trail, moving at my own pace now. No rush, no destination to beat, letting the altitude clear my mind, letting it all clear away. It's a steady climb into the calm, find the space I was looking for. Out here where the signals fade, the motion becomes the melody. Yeah, the motion becomes the truth, taking it in step by step, breathing in the mountain air. The clouds are fully broken now. I hop on the seat and push off, coasting down the other side, feeling the rush of the morning. The balcony railing is wet with dew. I rest my elbows on the metal, Looking down at the valley below, it's perfectly still right now. I brought my old camera out with me. It's just resting by my side on the table. I don't really wanna look through the lens yet. The silence is too wide to capture in a frame. You can hear a pin drop in this altitude. Even my own breathing feels loud. The town at the bottom looks like miniature toys. Not a single car moving on the grid. It's a strange feeling being this high up, like you are detached from the daily spin. The cold air stinging my cheeks a little, but the stillness keeps me rooted here. A faint hum travels up the slope, probably a distant generator waking up. I adjust my grip on the railing, feeling the solid iron under my hands. This is the moment I look forward to, when the day is completely untouched. Standing on the quiet summit, above the noise, above the fray. It's a peaceful kind of isolation, where all the pressure fades away. I'm just an observer up here, watching the shadows start to shift. It's a steady climb to find this peace, standing on the quiet summit. I finally pick up the camera and feel the weight. The metal body is freezing to the touch. I turn the dial just to hear the mechanical click. It echoes slightly against the wooden walls. I look through the viewfinder for a second, but the frame feels too small for the view. So I put it back down on the glass table. I'd rather just experience this with my own eyes. The horizon is a blend of pale blues and grays. The clouds are sitting heavy on a piece. It's like the world is holding its breath before the routine starts all over again. I rub my hands together to get some heat. The metal railing is getting too cold to hold. I take a step back towards the glass door, but I keep my eyes on the view. This is the moment I look forward to, the absolute absence of rush. Standing on the quiet summit, above the noise, above the fray. It's a peaceful kind of isolation, where all the pressure fades away. I'm just an observer up here, watching the shadows start to shift. It's a steady climb to find this peace, standing on the quiet summit. We spend so much time down in the valley, trying to keep up with the constant motion. But sometimes you have to get above it all, just to remember how to stand still. I'll take this feeling back down with me, keep it hidden in my pocket. Standing on the quiet summit, above the noise, above the fray. It's a peaceful kind of isolation, where all the heavy things fall away. Letting the silence wash over me. I'm just an observer up here, watching the shadows start to shift. It's a steady climb to find this peace, finding my balance in the heights. Just watching the day arrive. Yeah, standing on the quiet summit. The clouds are finally starting to part. The stillness is slowly breaking. I turn around to head inside, carrying the quiet with me. narrows near the edge. I pull my headphones down around my neck. The light is cutting through the branches, hitting the ground in bright patches.
I'm walking at a lazy pace today, letting my boots scuff the loose soil. The sun is doing this incredible trick, making the dust in the air look like sparks. Every time the wind pushes the leaves aside, a new beam of light hits the trail. It's like walking through a strobe of warmth, alternating between shade and shine. I don't have anywhere specific to reach, just following the line of the trees. The temperature is that perfect middle ground, warm on the skin, cool in the shadows.
Swirl darts across the path ahead,
Kicking up a tiny cloud of dirt. I stop for a second to watch the dust settle. The light catches it all over again. There is a gentle rhythm to this walk, a slow and easy forward motion, following the sunlit trails where the shadows learn to dance. It's a quiet kind of wandering, leaving everything to chance. I'm just moving with the morning, letting the light guide the way, finding beauty in the scattered beams, following the sunlit trails.
I start walking again a little slower this time. The trail dips down toward a small creek. The water is reflecting the light back up, creating ripples on the underside of the leaves. I put my headphones completely away in my pocket. The natural acoustics here are better anyway. The crunch of the leaves, the trickle of the stream, it's a very specific kind of harmony. I step over a large root crossing the path. The bark is smooth from years of footprints. It feels good to be part of the pattern, just another person passing through the light. The
Trees thin out near the clearing, the shade disappears entirely. I step out into the full exposure. The warmth covers my shoulders like a blanket. There is a gentle rhythm to this walk, a continuous peaceful flow, following the sunlit trails where the shadows learn to dance. It's a quiet kind of wandering, leaving everything to chance. I'm just moving with the morning, letting the light guide the way, finding beauty in the scattered beams, following the sunlit trails.
It's easy to get lost in the complications, to overthink the direction you're heading.
But out here, it's just one foot down,
Then the other foot follows.
you just trust the path in front of you and enjoy the light while it lasts. The sunlit trails where the shadows learn to dance. It's a quiet kind of wandering, giving the moment a real chance. Basking in the open clearing, I'm just moving with the morning, letting the light guide the way, finding beauty in the scattered beams, taking my time with every step, following the sunlit trails, walking into the bright day, following the sunlit trails.
The trail loops back toward the road. The sound of traffic softly returns.
But the warmth stays on my skin.
A lingering piece of the walk.